It's 2 a.m. You are endlessly scrolling through your feed, bombarded by headlines screaming, "Master AI monetization in 2 days," or "How to make $10,000 a month passively." Your chest tightens. The anxiety of being left behind by the technological wave is suffocating. You are trapped in a cycle of severe internal friction and emotional exhaustion. To cure this anxiety, you try to learn. But let's face the harsh reality. You spend an immense amount of time reading a complex book, yet you struggle to understand its depth. You take endless notes, but when faced with a real, complex problem, your mind goes completely blank. You lack the ability to draw inferences or apply knowledge flexibly. You think you have independent opinions. You think you are engaging in critical thinking. But the brutal truth? What you consider your own thoughts are merely conditioned reflexes, carefully calculated and fed to you by algorithms. You are not thinking. You are just reacting. In a desperate attempt to survive, you buy into the AI hype. You memorize prompt templates and learn to click buttons. But as a sharp observer pointed out, AI is merely a tool. If you lack inspiration, creativity, and an understanding of the art itself, learning to use these tools only makes you a digital porter. When you fail to monetize your new AI skills, the catastrophic thinking kicks in. I am useless. I can't handle this. It's all over. This negative reaction paralyzes your ability to act. Your emotional foundation shakes, and the entire superstructure of your work, learning, and life begins to collapse. Why are we stuck in this miserable loop? Why do the vast majority of us willingly become slaves to the system rather than its coordinators? The core issue lies in a systemic deficiency in logical and critical thinking. Social media forces us to consume fragmented information at an unprecedented speed. It destroys our cognitive patience. When you don't have a massive reservoir of deep knowledge and rapid analytical skills, you lose the ability to summarize and process information efficiently. True logic requires something 99% of people lack: dialectical thinking. It is the ability to automatically generate a mental map of arguments, and more importantly, to hold a completely opposing, fully developed system of viewpoints in your mind at the same time. But critical thinking is dangerous to the herd. In a society that demands uniformity, individuals who dare to question the underlying structure and think independently are easily deemed outliers or outcasts. Without this deep cognitive framework, you will never be able to direct AI. Instead, you will forever remain trapped at the absolute bottom layer of executing commands, wondering why your hard work yields no results. So how do we escape? How do you transform from an anxious porter into a master system coordinator? You must rewire your brain using 2 core mental models to manage your AI workflows. Point A to point B logic. What is logic, fundamentally? It is the clear, structured path from point A, moving with 100% certainty to a clearly defined destination at point B. Stop throwing vague, massive requests at AI. Be the system architect. You must systematically dissect the massive problem into a series of highly specific subproblems. AI is brilliant at solving these tiny puzzle pieces. AI provides the raw computational power, but you, and only you, must be the one evaluating the evidence, verifying the facts, and connecting the logic back into a closed loop. You dictate the flow. The second model, first principles thinking and the pyramid model. Whenever a new AI tool emerges, amateurs ask, which button do I click? Masters ask, what is the fundamental essence of this task? Strip away all superficial layers. Once you grasp the root principles of a discipline, you can build automated systems immune to the constant changes in software. System thinking will help you master the machines. But what preserves your unique, irreplaceable value in this silicon era? It is the one domain AI can never truly inhabit: human emotion, vulnerability, and empathy.
Hardcore psychology proves that your emotions are not a weakness. They are the foundation of your existence. When you face difficulties, it's normal to feel negative emotions. The key is not to suppress them, but to manage them. In a chaotic world designed to drain your energy, true mastery starts with self-awareness. You must become the Sherlock Holmes of your own mind. Observe your emotional cases. Learn to pause your stress responses. When the urge to endlessly scroll or panic sets in, hit the pause button. Accept your negative emotions without judgment. Let your rational mind come back online and figure out your next actual step. Do not blame yourself for moments of anxiety or breakdowns. Understand them. Regulate them. Because mastering artificial intelligence begins with mastering your own logic. And mastering your logic begins with mastering your own soul. The tools are ready. The choice is yours.